Welcome back to Good Day State Line. We have a pajama party as we all get ready for Santa to come to our own homes tomorrow. He's with us right now. We got a bunch of little friends, and you guys, most of you have a question to ask Santa today, right? Lucy's over here like, I just want to go first. So Lucy, look at Santa, tell him, and well, I just said your name was Lucy, but remind him your name's Lucy, and tell him what your question is.
How do your reindeer fly?
Well, the magic of Christmas. A lot of kids think that there's magic dust. A lot of kids think it's just plain reindeer food. What do you think?
Magic.
Yes, Christmas magic. The Christmas spirit is what? Everybody is happy. Everybody wants a nice Christmas. Everybody wants their certain toy or their gift. Everything counts. So it is the spirit of Christmas.
That's a good one. Good question, Lucy. Okay, Harlow, you have a question?
How is the North Pole?
How is the North Pole? It's cold, and the snow is really deep. And a lot of people don't understand that we have to shovel snow up there too.
You do?
Yes,
Whoa.
we do. Of course, I have all the elves that help, but it gets cold and we get a lot of snow. But we're mostly inside.
I feel like you like the snow too.
Oh, yes, love the snow.
At least a little.
Yeah.
All right, Ella, do you have a question for Santa?
I forgot.
Oh, that's okay. What about your sister? Harper, do you have a question? All right, boys, introduce yourselves. Tell Santa your name and tell him your
My
question.
name is Harrison,
Okay, Harrison.
and my question is how does he have so many toys in his sack?
Ooh.
Pardon?
How do you have so many toys in your sack?
Well, I'll tell you, the sack is a magical thing in itself. There's only two in existence. That means I only have two, so I can't lose one, right?
Right.
Now, if you notice sometimes, the sack can be small. That's because there's small gifts in there. But the heavier and the bigger they are, the bag magically grows.
Wow, that's a great answer. How about you?
How does elves wrap presents so fast?
Well,
I love that question.
that is a really good question. Now, we get letters to Santa as early as August, so 3 or 4 months before Christmas. So we can get things ready as we go. You know, it's a big process. But the elves have machines that make the actual paper, and then they color it and they paint it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a big process. So some kids actually get paper made by the elves. So you'll have to look on the inside of the paper to see if there's an elf name, because they'll put their name inside the paper.
That is so cool. Does anyone have another question for Santa?
Do you know my elf?
Do I know all the elves,
What's
just
your
like
elf's
I know
name?
all the children.
Millie.
Chili Millie?
Chili Millie. Yes.
He gets a report.
And what is the main purpose of the elf? What does he do? What's his job?
Watch us.
Pardon?
Watch us.
That's right. He helps Santa. I discussed this earlier with some other children. The elves are actually my biggest helpers because Santa's so busy right before Christmas, because your elves come on Thanksgiving, right? Or the day after Thanksgiving. So they come and they help Santa watch and to see if you're on the good list or bad list. And then they report to Santa and we go from there.
That's a good question. Anyone else have a question? Or you guys want to? Oh, Harlow, you got another one? Okay.
Yeah. What is like the reindeer names?
The reindeer names.
The reindeer names. Now, everybody knows Rudolph, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, who knows another reindeer's name? Dasher,
Dasher.
Prancer, Comet,
Cupid.
Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen,
Blitzen's my favorite.
right? Now, I'll tell you real quick, those are the reindeer that pull the sleigh, right? I mean, and they get special treatment. They have their own barn and everything. But Santa does have a little reindeer farm up there. He has a lot more reindeer, but only the 9 that pull the sleigh get special privileges.
Wow, we just learned so much from Santa. I think we're gonna take a quick break and then have Santa read you guys a story. What do you think?
Yeah.
All All right, good, because that's what we're doing. We'll be right back.